New tonight, a convicted killer from our area has a new advocate. David Crespi maintains that his antidepressant medication led him to murder his twin daughters nearly 2 decades ago. Channel 9's veteran crime reporter Glenn Counts sat down with another man who says that prescription pills also caused him to kill.
David Crespi has been behind bars for 18 years. He's at Albemarle Correctional serving a double life sentence for murdering his twin 5-year-old daughters, Tess and Sam. On January 20th of 2006, the prominent banker stabbed his daughters multiple times in their South Charlotte home. It was one of the most shocking cases in Charlotte history.
And our cases were very similar. We both became psychotic very quickly.
David Carmichael can relate to David Crespi. For years, he's been on a crusade warning others about antidepressants. He brought that crusade to Charlotte today and told me the Crespi case and his own show the drugs are not risk-free.
In July 2004, I started on the SSR antidepressant Paxil. And after 3 weeks, I was psychotic. I had delusions, and I took my 11-year-old son's life, Ian, and I was charged with first-degree murder.
A key difference in the two cases is that Carmichael killed his son in Canada, and a court ruled that he was insane. Crespi accepted a plea deal and was given a double life sentence.
And I was found not criminally responsible, which would be insane in the United States. And I went to a forensic psychiatric hospital or a mental health center, and I was there from when I was judged not criminally responsible for 2 years.
People at this event today support the Crespis. Kim Crespi forgave her husband immediately after the murders of her daughters, believing his behavior was tied to a cocktail of drugs he was prescribed, including Prozac, Ambien, and Trazodone. In 2016, 10 years after the murders, Channel 9's Jim Bradley interviewed Kim Crespi.
I think that these dark thoughts were at a very specific time when he was adjusting to medications. And that's a key point, that doctors should be telling people that when you're adjusting to medications, you can be propelled to act on your deepest, darkest nightmares. And that is what David did.
She stood by her husband then, and we're told still does. But she was not at today's event because she suffers from a severe case of Parkinson's.
She needs 24/7 care now. She doesn't have control over her neck, so she had to have somebody standing behind her and lifting her head up so she could continue to talk to us and make eye contact, and then she would sag back down again.
Kim Crespi would visit her husband once a week in prison, and efforts to free him have not worked. Carmichael urges patients to be cautious when it comes to antidepressants and to do their research before taking anyone else's word for it. In Charlotte, Glenn Counts, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
We reached out to GlaxoSmithKline, the maker of the drug Paxil. We did not hear back, but in the past, the company has referenced the large number of people who have been helped by their drug.